Leslie?
Hello.
What are you up to? This is your cabinet.
First cabinet I've had in a shop for quite a while, in a new shop anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you are one of the co-owners of Antiques on High, but you don't just run the centres, you actually have a passion for certain areas of collecting.
I've liked all sorts of things. This is one of the things I felt safe doing.
Okay, what do you mean safe?
When we first took over Oxford, in fact, it's going to be 6 years on Tuesday.
Right, which was your first
First
branch?
one,
Yeah,
1st of
yeah.
August 2017.
It's burnt into your brain.
Yeah, so that was the first shop. I was quite worried about what I could do. Because there were
Right.
so many dealers in Oxford. I thought, I want to do something, but what can I do?
So you didn't want to
Tread on anybody's toes.
Right, that makes sense.
So I wouldn't want to do, I wouldn't know anything about silver, so I didn't want to do silver, I couldn't
Right.
do jewellery, and I didn't want to do something that somebody else was doing, so I
Right.
didn't want to upset them.
Okay, so have you always had an interest in dolls' houses and dolls' house furniture?
I never had one as a child.
Right.
My daughter did.
Ah.
However, where I live in Bowness, there used to be a doll's house shop.
Ah.
And when I was up walking uptown to get groceries, I
Yeah.
used to love looking at the window and
Did
all the
you?
displays.
Did
And
you
it's
really?
all lovely stuff. Now, unfortunately, this is all made in the style of, and a lot of it is all mass produced.
So
But
in
it
the
does-
style of what?
Well, whichever
of the
style you
older
want.
pieces?
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
can have
see.
Edwardian, you can have Victorian,
Got
you can
you,
have
right,
modern, you
yeah.
can have 70s. So I just pick a selection of things that I particularly think are
Okay,
quite sweet.
show me your favourite things.
Well, I like musical instruments, but obviously I've only got one in here at the
What have
moment
you got?
because they've gone is the harp.
Oh, okay.
Then you've got the Chesterfield.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's rather. It's only £18. That's not expensive, is it?
You've got a Chesterfield with a matching footstool.
Oh, that's rather nice. Now, okay, so this is a known maker. Is it Beehive Collectibles?
No, that's just the trading name that I'm using.
Oh, you're using. Oh, I
so that's
see.
my Beehive is named up. Well, actually, it's a funny story, really.
Go on.
My grandparents used to have a pub in Upper Basildon, which is
Right.
in Berkshire, and it was called the Beehive.
Right.
But Beehive, it can also be BH, which is the postcode of where we live.
Right.
But on a previous video you did of us, I also referred to myself as a better half. That's
Oh.
also BH. So I can be BH Collectibles or I can be Beehive Collectibles. Because I
Leslie-
am the better half.
Leslie, you are very special. There is no
Chesterfield,
doubt about it.
also in brown.
But hang on a minute. You're actually branding your own.
Well, no. So
Well, you are with
this,
Beehive there.
No, this is just my trading name, so anyone selling knows whose it is.
Got you. Okay.
And that's just, you
Yeah.
know, so they know that, who's selling the doll's house.
That's wonderful.
So most people will put initials on their stock.
Yeah.
I don't know who this chappie is here with all this.
You know who that is. I just moved in.
Oh,
Some of my artwork.
so I've got to move. So you've moved in next to the hoi polloi, have you?
I have.
Oh.
I have. Oh, I know. I don't know how I'll survive. Right,
some of
come on
these
then.
things-
Show me another favourite item.
Well, see, I like dogs, and this is silly little things. You know, these are little bits and knickknacks that just need to be put out properly. But you've got parrots.
Oh, hang on a
Oh,
minute.
hang on, you've got a bird in a cage. These are just for people to, you know, if someone's got a doll's house.
Yeah.
Obviously, these are classed as collector's items.
Right.
So we're falling under the banner of collectibles.
Yes.
They're not toys, so not to be given to children. Or but you know, it's to say
Yeah.
a lot of things. But then there's
It's
little ballerina case.
bizarre.
Bosch bar.
It really is actually quite bizarre when you come to think about it, isn't it?
Bowl of fruit.
Well, actually, that's really very interesting. Now, who buys these things? Are they only people
Something
who?
for you.
Oh, an artist paint box.
Yeah.
That's rather good.
You know, someone having a doll's house
Yeah.
will come in thinking, oh, that'll go in my study room, or that'll go in my music room.
So it is dolls' house collectors that are buying this stuff. It's not
Yes.
just people who like miniature objects.
No, I think that needs to go out because that's you didn't see one of those.
And are
There
they
we go.
selling well? Particularly?
Yes. Well, it's only been here a week because you know just. There we go. We have a
Who's that? Hang on, who's that? Is that a doll's house figure?
yes.
It's a big one, isn't it? It's a big doll's house figure, that, isn't
No,
it?
this is 12th scale.
Oh, I see. Oh, gosh, it's all very complicated, isn't it, Leslie?
Yeah, we've got a stag's head.
Goodness gracious me. How do you find the time? Because you and Vincent run 5 stores around the country.
Yeah.
How do you find the time to do your own dealing as well. Seriously.
I
No, Jenny, I mean,
don't.
I am impressed.
That's why we've got all the lovely people in all our other shops. I said the people that work on a rota basis that
Yeah.
come in and actually do all the, taking it in turns to work in the shops.
Brilliant.
So
Well, I think that's absolutely charming. I really do. Well done,
little
you.
escape for people as well.
Well, and it's an escape for you, I reckon.
Yeah.
I do, because, running a business is
What
is
I would
hard
really
work,
like to do
isn't
is
it?
start making things.
Would you really?
You look at some of these thinking, oh, I could make that.
Yeah,
I could do that.
Well, Leslie, I'm going to leave you to
Thank you very
tidy
much
up
indeed.
your cabinet. I'm going to exit.
Start making stuff.
Oh,
And of course, Christmas is coming. Every doll's house needs a Christmas tree.